So thanks everybody for joining. We're just going to start talking for a few minutes here. We'll see how many more people join. We've never done something like this, clearly, because Jeremy and I don't know how to do this. I'm really excited to do this. I appreciate you guys taking your time. So quick intros. My name is Peter. I recognize almost everybody's name in here. I've either talked to you on the phone or gotten emails from you, and everybody except Steven has bought one of my backpacks. Let's see. This is Jeremy. Some of you guys recognize Jeremy's name. Some of you have gotten the blessing of getting text messages from him with some pack builds. Jeremy has been here 10 years?
10 years, yep.
Not anymore, but for about the first 8 years, every backpack that we made, Jeremy touched at some point. He either worked on part of it himself or he QC'd it.
Cut it out. Yeah.
Pretty
bit of everything.
Pretty wild. For you guys that are ordering custom dragonflies and things like that, pretty much Jeremy's doing most of the customization work himself on your products. We do get some help from the production floor with the more standardized parts of the build, but all of the knick-knack pockets and carabiner holders and quick access pocket divider systems, Jeremy is doing all of those by hand. Hey Rob, welcome. So we have a list of questions here that has been compiled by Garrett, who is not here, but if you've interacted with us on social media, if you have messaged us or interacted with our posts, that is Garrett, my marketing manager, who is also in here. He put together this list of questions for us, which I thought I would go through pretty quickly to get started. And then what I'd like to do is let you guys ask a lot of questions, and then we'll see what happens in what we may or may not show in the video here. I do want to point out behind me is a wall of packs. This is the heritage of the company behind us. You've got a lot of really clean examples of the original owner, and you guys are making me laugh in the chat here. This is the heritage of the company. For you guys that don't know who we are, next year will be 25 years as a brand, which is kind of mind-blowing. We have always and continue to be an ultralight backpack company. That is our primary business channel. That's how I got to know the company, as a thru hiker. We've been a very active participant in that, and we'll continue to be. I don't know if there's any backpacking customers in here, or if you all are just everyday carry group, but we've got some fun stuff planned for the backpacking group too. So hang on, because we've been working on some projects there for as long as we've been working on the Cicada, actually. So, all right, first question, what's the overall volume? As you guys know, we do things a little differently. Seems like every company does their measurements different, as I've seen everybody complain about. We've always spec'd out our packs by total volume. We do break down the volumes by pocket, but the total volume of the Cicada is 22 liters. All right.
Yeah. So you got the full volumes, 22 liters, front pockets, all the split pockets and everything. There's 2 liters combined, and then the main inside volume is 20 liters.
Okay. Will it fit a 16-inch MacBook Pro? I believe that it will, but none of us have one of those machines to test it, but I'm almost sure it will fit. What is the weight of the pack? It will be, if you account for the same materials, It will be a little lighter than a Dragonfly, actually. Next question, water bottle holders. It does have water bottle holders. There are 2 of them inside the pack. Is there a pass-through sleeve? Yes, there is. It is very subtle. It's not very easy to see. If you didn't know it was there, you wouldn't realize it actually. Is the laptop sleeve separate? Yes, it is separate. Where did the name Cicada come from? Jeremy, I will say, I wanted to say this on this podcast. Y'all can thank Jeremy for this project. I might have helped a lot with the design and the details, but Jeremy took it upon himself to push this project through after I asked him about making an everyday carry product. He started out with something very different than what we ended with, but through his own diligence, he just kept making prototype after prototype until we got to something that we both loved. And because of that, I decided I wanted Jeremy to name the product. So I will let him tell you why he picked Cicada.
It was kind of a runoff of what, I can't remember what the name we originally called it. Do you want to say it?
No, we don't, because
No?
we
Okay,
might
fair
use
enough.
it.
But yeah, that's what it was kind of. And I've always been a fan of cicadas. I lived in Kentucky for a while and would love to go out in the forest and pick out all the shells, the empty case. What is it? The sheds. The shed, yeah. So I always loved the cicada and it sounds cool. So and kind of went with what we had in mind originally.
Yeah. And it also obviously has synergy with the Dragonfly as well. So okay, Travis, I'll think about it. Uh, what fabrics will be available? Scott says that was the exoskeleton and they molt. Apparently they don't shed. Look at these smarty
Thank you.
pants. What fabrics will be available? Great question. And actually, this is a fun answer. So initially, there will be Ultra 400 TX, right?
Yep.
And X50X pack for the face fabrics. The liners in the packs will be Ultra Grid. We're not doing any more of the pack cloth like the Dragonfly. Unlike previous everyday carry travel bags that we've made, there will be a flow of new materials and colors and accent colors and liner colors that will be doing that. So one of the colors that we've been showing that you guys have seen is the Black Ultra with the coyote. I love it. It took a long time to source all of that stuff so that it actually matched. Since we do all the production in-house, it's extremely difficult to get 9 different components of coyote that match. But we finally got it. And we got more than that. That's all I'll say. So I'm very excited about that. When the Cicada was just an idea, what features, design points were prioritized? I'm going to let you kind of answer where the project started.
Excellent question. For me, I'm a fan of organizations, different pockets, multiple pockets, not just real simple pockets. Kind of, this pack is a lot more complex. It's more, just has a lot of features.
Yeah.
Does that answer the question?
Yeah, I think the other thing that's interesting that you guys should know is technically the Node pack was the start of the Cicada, and that's when Jeremy just started pumping out prototypes, and the Cicada just took a sharp deviation away from the Node.
I think volume was a big thing too. We wanted a smaller volume pack they can just take around every day. They can use, you can take it to the coffee shop or whatever.
Don't nomadic us. What's that mean? Um, what does the front of the pack look like? We're gonna skip that question. Any chances of a smaller Camino with a dedicated laptop sleeve? Yes. When's the final reveal? Maybe in about 10 minutes. We'll see. Is it built for large torso people? Um, for you guys that have watched our videos or listened to our podcast, Owen is our other designer. Owen's 6'5", and he was one of the testers of what amounted to be nearly the final.
Want me to look for a picture?
Well, I don't think we can share it.
Yeah, that's true.
We're not smart enough to figure that
Fair
out.
enough.
Oh, Robert, we wouldn't do that. We're an ultralight backpack company, so we're going to stay pretty simple. And the pack fits Owen great. If he was going to utilize a hip belt with it, probably the torso size gets a little bit different. But as far as like just wearing the pack by itself, it fits him great. Will there be a chance to do basic custom work? Yes, but not initially. Jeremy, believe it or not, loves doing customs.
Even for Nick, I saw those comments.
And Vinay, but I don't think
And
Vinay's.
Vinay,
I don't think Vinay's in here. And Michael Pierre Lewis, you're next, and Tiff, you're after him. Will it have J straps, or can we get one made with J straps? We won't launch it with J straps, but we'll be able to make one with J straps for you guys. Any reason for opting internal water bottle pockets instead of external? That is a great question, which I will answer in a few minutes, actually. Can you do ultra grid colors like lime and avocado? I'm assuming that's a question about the exterior fabrics.
Oh,
We can definitely do liners in that color, and we can certainly do exteriors, but that fabric has very little natural structure, and I personally probably wouldn't want to use it just for that reason. Jeremy's made a few dragonflies out of
made
Ultra
one.
Grid?
Yeah.
One?
Yep.
And did it lack?
It was pretty floppy.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we could do it. Does it stand on its own? Yes. Will there be a ULA green Robic option? There could be. At the moment, there are no plans for that. So, we've made some Robic variations. The pack struggles to have as much structure as we'd like, even though we love Robic here. But we'll see. We can definitely do a custom one if people want it. That's for sure. So I am going to scroll up and read through some of these questions, and Jeremy and I will try to answer. Wow, we're at 45, 46 people. Holy cow. That's amazing.
That is.
Sorry, Jeremy had to work with Nick on the last pack.
It was a pleasure.
So is he. All right, let's see. I think they're gonna. Nick canceled the custom program. Will it be available in custom versions? Adrian, yep. We won't do it initially just because we want to gauge the demand of the stock variations. I am sure that we will do the custom route. Something we're going to do going forward is we're going to work on one custom everyday carry travel bag at a time. For now, it's the Dragonflies. It's much easier for Jeremy to work on one pack at a time instead of trying to
manage multiple. Everybody has similar stuff but different.
Yeah. So we've started to keep a list of people, and I am going to go down that order. The upside to doing it this way is it's easier for Jeremy, and it'll be much quicker to get a custom pack this way. We'll be able to do less, but the product will be better and the deliveries will be much faster. Also, is there a place that shows all the... It will fit. Oh, Garrett says it will fit a 16-inch MacBook. Cool. Hi, Rick. Can you not do any hype marketing? I really hate it and it ruins my day. Oh, wow. The joke that just keeps on giving. Are you going to do any other UHMWP fabrics outside of Ultra? Sean, what do you have in mind? At this time, no.
No.
But if you want to give me a suggestion, I'd be happy to listen to it. Stop teasing and start pleasing Daddy. You wait your turn, Travis. Only fan of actual cicadas. Robert, it's 22 liter. All right. We're getting caught up. Black and Coyote, Black and Coyote. Don't nomadic us, we won't. How many of each colorway are you dropping at the initial release? Rob, that's a great question. We're still finalizing the details, but unfortunately, that's not something we share. There's going to be a decent amount, and like the Dragonfly at its apex of demand, we will be making batches every week or two, and like we've always done, those will be fulfilled quickly. We're not doing pre-sales to ship out in months. They'll be shipped out probably, in a few days from when you order it, because we'll only be listing what we can actually build and ship in that time frame. Any plans to make a larger cicada down the line? We haven't talked about that.
Not larger. We talked about smaller.
Yeah. We could.
It's definitely. It's just we wanted to avoid it just because it would go push into the Dragonfly sizing.
Yeah, kind of the precipice of this project was that I realized about a year and a half ago that we didn't have an everyday carry bag. The Dragonfly can work, but it's really more of a travel one bag. And so when Jeremy and I talked about it about a year and a half ago, that's where the project came from. I hope that the Cicada is successful. I hope people love it. And then if that's the case, it'll be easy to adjust sizes just like we did on the Dragonfly. Colin, I love this question. Any reason for opting for internal water bottle pockets instead of external? Jeremy, this is your question.
Oh, this was a battle we fought for a while. I personally like the way the Cicada looks as is, without the water bottle pocket. Excuse me. That's the reason why we tried to come up with something. Still, we can use a water bottle, but it's not going to affect the look of the pack, overall look.
Yeah, the one thing, there was a question about design features that were prioritized, and one of those was something that was smooth and sleek. The Dragonfly is very utilitarian. It's a great one bag travel bag, but we wanted something that was a little bit different aesthetic and design here than that, instead of just making a smaller Dragonfly. Secret pocket, same as last Dragonfly version. Yep, it does have a passport pocket in the pass-through. Are you considering canvas, Doug? Great question. We'll get to it. Wax canvas or woodland options? Nathan, same.
I like your thinking, Nathan.
Jeremy, do you like your boss?
He's the man. No, he's great to work with, honestly. Easy to get along with. He's the same to me as he is to you guys. So I really enjoy working for him.
Oh, thanks. I'm glad you work here.
Yeah, me too.
I have great hair. Jeez, Rick, you're going to make me blush. Maybe we can find 7 more guys and get the fellowship pricing. Maybe we'll make you each a custom one based on your character. Here. Oh, just for you, Nick. And oh gosh. Okay. The Dragonfly had a little more organization. I think it would work. I agree, Robert. It is feedback that I get. We do make custom ones with more organization in them. I can definitely see why people want it.
I will also note that a lot of the features that the Cicada has come from you guys, from doing customs for the last 10 years. So It's a lot of the pack is from your guys' feedback.
For sure. Yep. Because you guys basically get a direct access to the owner, which in turn turns into the designer, it's really easy to discuss this stuff and actually the people who need to hear it hear it. I blocked off my Ella counter an hour and a half for this. Oh my gosh, we can't go that long. I think I'm going to prefer the Cicada. That's why I asked. Cool, Dakota. It's been 10 minutes. Oh, oops. Okay, sorry, I'm just going through. What's your favorite bug?
Oh, obviously the cicada. I never really thought about a favorite.
I guess a butterfly? Side note, our web developer is whatever the arachnophobia version of butterflies is, she has it. Steven's calling dibs on Gimli. Okay, you're the hillbilly. Can you do a post or page on the website with a list of customizations? I think this would be a really good idea, and at some point we're going to do it. We're actually working on a brand new website build, and I'm really hoping we can streamline that process way more than what it is now. Can I commission a custom blue and silver Dallas Cowboys version for Nick? Yep, absolutely. I'll help cover it. I'm in for Sam, in for Aragon. Why would I want a bag that constantly falls short of expectations? All right. Any other questions before I decide if I'm going to show you one of these things? I'm going to give you just a minute here. What? Oh, wow. Colin asked good questions. What was some feature that was scrapped or changed from the early prototype of the Cicada?
Oh wow.
I know my answer.
But there was the laptop sleeve. There was a lot of stuff that.
True.
What's on your mind?
Where the zipper terminates on the main body.
Oh yeah, a handle.
Okay. Here we go. All right. Why choose a few? Show a few. All right. I can't get too close. So this is probably the earliest
One of their
full prototypes. So the one thing that we changed was, gosh, I'm nervous. Hope they love your baby.
Don't say anything mean.
So the one thing that changed was, you can see the zipper terminates. Sorry, there's a lag in the video, so I can't really tell where I'm putting that. It wasn't quite a full clamshell. We sent out 4 test packs to customers months ago. 3 of the 4 had a zipper that terminated in that location, and the feedback we got was that people really wanted it to be a full clamshell, and I was actually in that boat too. The other unintended consequence of that, oh boy, is that when you clamshelled your bag open, my concern over long term was that you were going to get a wrinkle across the front panel here. You can kind of see it already starting on this bag, even though it's been used for a while. So we went away from the most clamshell and went to full clamshell. Okay, I want one and I haven't seen the whole thing yet. Did I tell them the launch date? I have not. It's going to be the week of August 11th, and it's likely going to be August 13th. Probably at 1 o'clock, just because that's kind of how we done that. I want that black one. All right, I'm in. All right, Johnny's getting impatient, so I'm going to show you guys something that's really special. Jeremy and I have been talking about this for years. Jeremy's been working on these. A lot of my personal packs that get made end up becoming some version of the stock packs. need? How tall is the bag? 18?
18 inches.
18 inches is the total height. All right, here we go. Enough's enough. Thank you everyone for sitting in here. Can we get you to model it in your short shorts? Son, you can't handle these short shorts. All right, here we go. So this is my personal bag that Jeremy just finished up. This is made in wax canvas. It is the first ever bag that has quite a decent amount of leather on it. I will kind of walk you through here some of this stuff. So the front panel has a large open pocket like that. So this is a great spot for a book. It's a great spot for a pair of gloves. You can see in here, thanks to Vinay, this has Blue Smoke Ultra Grid. His pack had that, and I thought it looked really great. So the other side of the front panel has two smaller compartments over here, one here, one here. So these are great spots for quick access points. Phone.
It is separate from the bigger pocket on the other side.
Yep, true. Yep. So they are separate. They won't interfere with each other. It does have a luggage pass-through here. As you can see, it does have passport pocket / wallet / whatever else. Let's see. Here is, on mine, the back panel and kind of the full aesthetic of it. This is how the black Ultras are going to look. This haul loop is custom for mine. It's a little different than what you'll see on the finished products. We wanted to try to put spacer on it, which I think is a really nice aesthetic match to all of this in here. We also had to change it because of this leather panel up here. All right, so this is the laptop access. There are two zippers. Intriguingly, Jeremy and Owen came up with something, at least for us, that's very different and different from other things we know in the market. I don't think you guys can see in there. So this right here, it is laptop access. It is fully padded, but it also gives you main body access as well. So you're not having to undo the clamshell if you just want to grab something small and quick out of here. Jeremy, feel free to jump in.
You're doing a great job, Peter.
All right. This has number 8 zippers
On all over.
on all of it. Yep. So number 8's across the board. Inside here on the front panel, you've got two very large asymmetrical zippered pockets here. Thanks to one of the reviewers, one feature that we did not have added, but we did end up adding, was a pen holder up here that Jeremy designed. I love it. I think it's great. It's very isolating from the rest of the product. Not product, but your stuff. The water bottle holders are on the interior side panels here. You can see there's one on each side. I hope you can see it. These will fit like a 25-ounce narrow
Yeah, you want to
bottle. Well, that's bigger, isn't it?
Yeah, it will fit the 25 ounce.
Yeah, so the 25-ounce tall skinny ones, it'll fit up to that. It fits a 16-ounce, which I think is about the same diameter here, quite well. This is what I travel with. And then also in here you have stretch mesh pocket. This is actually really handy for books, tablets, secondary laptop, as Jeremy would call it, files.
Put your files away.
Put your files away in there. I don't know, he's Jason Bourne or something when he's not here. And then you can see the laptop access here still, which you would only really go through here to get. So that's kind of the generalized walk around on it. Um,
And for business papers, see?
business papers. He knows. Carl's Jason Bourne too. For sure, this one is not lighter than the Dragonfly, but the X-Pack version or the Ultra version contrasting Dragonfly to Cicada, the Cicada will be a little bit lighter. Love the execution laptop. Thank you.
Thank you.
They want you to model your pack.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Of course it's you. It's your baby, buddy.
It's your pack.
Well, true, but this is your baby,
You
man.
see me?
I don't know. It's hard with that light. I'm gonna get out of the photo, so
It's kind of. Don't mind this.
on this one, I guess I should note, I put a patch on mine. The stock variations will probably not have a patch field on, but if you guys want them, we can add them. It's not a big deal.
Is that enough modeling?
I don't know. Ask them.
You want more?
Bottle pocket. Can we see the black? Oh,
Thanks, Nathan.
you look good, Jeremy. He does look good. Look at those shoulders of that guy. What is the back panel length? Hold on, I gotta go up. There's a lot of questions.
Back panel length?
Can we see the black Ultra one? Sure.
Want me to model it?
Yeah. So keep in mind, this one's not finished. This is a fairly early prototype, but it'll give you an idea of the black on black Ultra and how it looks. Very smooth, very sleek. Obviously, I added orange bump cord to this one. There you go. So this one has no patch field on it, which is likely how we'll sell the first batches and see what happens. Bottom pocket, not standard, but we can do custom ones as such. Did you show the sleeve pen holder details? I think so, Garrett. Yeah. Let's see. What is the back panel length? Be 18.
18's total.
Yeah, it's 18. How tall are you?
I'm 5'7".
How many liters is this bag? 22? Oh, wow, you guys are answering. Oh, Johnny.
Okay.
Oh, dude, he wants to know your age, sex, location. He's an he's an OG.
Yes.
Ready for the only bags content from Jeremy. Hero clip work on the handle. It should.
It does, yeah.
Yeah, I think a medium one is probably the most prudent size. Sleek but partial to canvas leather. I might be too, Nathan. Although I will say the Ultra one is a lot lighter. Damn, you
And
guys.
it looks clean.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just so smooth. The Black and Coyote picks are X-Pack. The Black and Coyote that's Black Ultra 400 TX and Coyote everything. So, can we see the water bottle pocket? Sure. Should we show them this one?
Yeah.
So this is
Oh,
the first full prototype as we progressed along of that I had Jeremy make. This will not be a stock option, but I am in love with this bag. I don't know if he's in here, but there is somebody that knows this exists that is trying to buy this from me on a daily basis. So, gosh, that lag is really annoying.
it is.
Which water bottle?
Right,
Which pocket am I trying to put this
I
in?
got you. I got you.
Oh, do the other one. Do the other one. In the back, between the straps, for those of us who want to put our packs on the wall. You can hang them with this. Oops, sorry. You can hang them with that if you want. I also should point out that there is I forgot. There is a lanyard in here for keys as well. So you can see this one didn't have the pen holder built into it.
And it doesn't have the mesh, the iPad
Right.
sleeve.
True. Yep. Okay. Do you guys have no? Okay, I already did that. Is it possible to add a stretch pocket to the front similar to what the Note has?
It'd be very difficult the way it's designed, just the way it's pleated. That's something I don't think it would be able to be done.
Okay. Will custom orders open for the Cicada immediately or at launch? Or open immediately at launch? No, probably not. Any external latch points? There will be hip belt loops on there. Can you show the Black and Coyote version? I cannot because
Don't have-
the samples that we made went to Garrett and some other places. Is it possible to see the divided front pocket again? It was off frame. Oh, sorry. Sure. Let me show
The
it.
inside or outside?
I think probably the outside. I'll let Jeremy show you. Yeah, it's so weird with that lag.
Yeah, there you go.
You could actually talk about how you designed the orientation of the zipper to help catch.
Right. So it originally designed it so the zipper would go in at the bottom because trying to hide the cord, the zipper pull. But we swapped that. We decided we'll just make this is bigger than it's going to be on our packs on the stock pack. But we decided to go this route so you do have something. We're always worried about something falling out, like just easy falling out when you tip it over or something. So this kind of gives you a little something to grab onto, so it just doesn't all fall out all the time.
Yeah, the the way that you design this is there is a natural catch in there, so something can't as easily fall out.
Did you see it enough?
I think
Did you get
so. Love the Ultra. We can handle the weight. Yeah, you can. Oh, sweet. I need that Black Coyote. Maybe there's more people who want to buy that example now. Okay. All right. I don't want to keep you on here, but I am trying to scroll through. Will all the customs have that sweet maker tag with Jeremy's signature on it? I think probably on request, we'd be happy to do that.
Yeah.
Sure. I will show you this one because that way, if anybody missed it, it's super cool. Would you consider the internal bottle pockets being ultra stretch? Yes, they are ultra stretch. Why the decision to use internal water bottle pockets versus external? We are doing that because we didn't want to disrupt the aesthetic of the bag. I am sure that customs people are going to
We
want them
could
on the
do it.
outside, and that'll be fine. Jeremy and I've talked about it a number of times. I definitely understand the reasoning why people might want that. Instead of extreme line look, wow. I would pay a stupid amount for canvas. All right, Rob, you sent me an email. Yes, Johnny, and thank you. I love the wax canvas too. Side zips. Correct. All right. Yeah, thanks, Nathan. I love it too. We spent a little time and designing those tags, and I'm very excited about where we're going to incorporate them in the long run. So I want to thank everyone for joining us. I'm like pretty flattered that you all showed up and listened to us ramble for 45 minutes.
45 minutes? Longer than I expected.
If you have more questions, feel free to email me or call me. Now that I showed it, I can talk a little bit more about it. Thanks again for your time and supporting us, and we'll try to do more of this stuff for you guys. And yeah, we'll talk to you soon.
It was good meeting you guys. We're really excited about this project. And thanks for all the feedback.
Yep. Take care.
Is that it? Are we off?
We're not off. I don't know. How do you? Are we still on here?
It's a good question.
What?
Are we still on? We are still on.
I don't know how to turn it off. I keep pressing X and it just keeps doing it. Oh, there we go. See you guys. Thanks.